Hey guys, Oliver here on another episode of Watch Takes here on Watches with Oliver. For today's episode, we are going to be reviewing the Frederique Constant Runabout Chronograph. So the Runabout lineup in the Frederique Constant watch group is a limited lineup, but it's dedicated towards the Runabout speedboats that are wooden, classy, elegant, and super fast. So they decided to create a limited lineup of watches that pay tribute to these boats. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel. If you want to take a look at more Caravelle, Bulova content, this is the place to go. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this watch. All right, so here we have the Frederique Constant box in your typical green colored, and it's textured, and the bottom has this beige undertone right here. This box is as big as a shoe box. If you compared my other Frederique Constant High Life chronometer, the box is half the size of this, maybe even less than half the size, but this is like a full shoe box. So let's go ahead and open it up. And here we go. So it's in this nice wooden box right here. But before we open that, to the side, we have the service booklet. And as you can see, it's embossed here, Frederique Constant, and it has this nice texture to it as well. So it's a trifold, so we open it up. Right here, this booklet contains service centers, so places where you could service the watch. The middle booklet contains guarantee and instructions, so basically instructions on all of their watches here. So it's just a general book. And then right here, this sleeve is the certificate of authenticity. See right there. So it's a trifold, really nice packaging. I like this booklet. It's high quality and it's a nice texture on it. So that goes off to the side. And then if we take a look at the box, it has this fold out flap right here. And because if we open it up, it will allow the watch to come out, and there you go. So this is the packaging of the Frederique Constant Runabout Chronograph. Here is the model Riva boat, and there's the watch. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box and the boat before we look at the watch. All right, so here is the boat up close. This is a replica of a Runabout speedboat made back around 1920 to 1930s that traveled and raced around Lake Como, Italy, and Lake Geneva. These are wooden boats. So they're very popular and very stylish at its time, and they still are even today. Peter and Aletta Stoss did own a boat like this way back then in 1998. And in 2009, they saw a need for a partnership and wanted to create a lineup of watches that was faithful and represented the Runabout boats as best as they could. So they came out with the Runabout collection. So if we go ahead and pull the watch right here, this is the Runabout Chronograph in 41.5 millimeters. The original came in 43 millimeters back in 2009, and they had a couple of different variety of styles. They had a chronograph, they would have a normal three-hander with date. They even had one with a moon phase, which I haven't seen nowadays, but this one and the three-hander with date are the more popular versions of it. So this one, it has a nice gray dial with a waffle texture in the center with 3 subdials, and those have a circular texture on it, so you could see. And it's really nice because of this touch of blue, as you can see on the stitching, and that center seconds hand that's used to time things. The main running second hand is on the 9 o'clock position right there. It does have a date, and also it does have a Frederique Constant buckle. It's a nice release buckle like so. And yeah, it's very sporty and elegant all at the same time. So let's go ahead and take a look at it closer off of the pillow. So here it is off of the pillow. As you can see, it has a very classical polished finish right here. The glass is domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective. And I love the dome on these watches, on Frederique Constant watches. It seems like they have domed sapphire crystals on all of their watches. But as you can see, it is a highly polished watch. So if you're deathly afraid of scratches and or fingerprints, you'll always be rubbing this down or trying to hide this underneath a shirt cuff. But this particular Runabout Chronograph watch is uh, on the caliber FC-392, which is based on the Sellita SW500, which beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and it is 25 joules, has hacking, and it has a cam actuated chronograph, not a column actuated. If you guys know the difference, the cam has levers, which makes it simpler rather than the cam operated ones, but the cam operated ones are usually generally associated with higher quality watchmaking. Anyway, we've got the date at the 6 o'clock. The running second hand is on the 9 o'clock, and we've got the 30-minute counter at the 12 o'clock and the 12-hour counter at the 6 o'clock. The dial is really nice. It has a textured waffle pattern on the inside, as you can see right there. And then the outer part where the hour markers are has a sunray pattern. And if you look on the outer edge chapter ring, it does have, it is a bit angled, and it does have numerals on it for the minutes on it. Okay, so if we look here on the side, the pushers are also waffle pattern for nice grip. And then as you can see, the crown does have the Frederique Constant logo. It is a nice crown. You can grip it very nicely. It's easy to wind. The lug width is 21 millimeters. So if you're going to get bracelets or bands for it, it's kind of an odd measurement. The watch is 41 and a half or 42 millimeters in diameter. It does have this nice clasp right here with the buckle, signed with the Frederique Constant logo right there. I really like this blue stitching, and the gray chronograph matches the dial as well, so it makes it very elegant, very sporty all at the same time. What's cool about this watch, it does have a see-through case back, as you can see. So this particular one is, the one I have is 713 out of 2,888. So 2,888 pieces of this watch have been created. And as you can see, it is part of the Runabout lineup right there. It has this nice etched Runabout yacht on the see-through case back right there, which is also sapphire crystal. And you can see on the rotor, Frederique Constant in gold right there. The finishing is very simple on the movement itself. Not too fancy, but not an eyesore, I would say. So I really like the decorated rotor, though. Makes it have a nice touch on it. So of course, in a chronograph fashion, if you went ahead and push the top pusher, you will see the second hand go like so. And then if you push it again and then reset, it snaps back just the way it should. So it's a very nice, very elegant watch. I really enjoy wearing this watch. It's great casual, it's great classy, and this leather band is really comfortable, although it does take some time to wear in. I did buy a new band, and then I poked some holes in it to have it fine adjusted to my wrist, but should have just left it alone. But I'll buy another one from Masters in Time in Netherlands. They still have these in stock, so I'll go ahead and get another one. All the markers are loomed. The hands are loomed as well, so you can see it at night. It is super luminova. The longevity is there. The brightness is okay, but don't expect it to like be bright by the time morning comes around. But it is still visible because everything else around you is dark. So yeah, it's a really nice and elegant watch. I really enjoy wearing it, and it's I just really wanted to have a chronograph, a Frederique Constant chronograph in my collection along with that boat. So this is what it looks like on my 6¼ inch wrist. It fits pretty well. It's nice and snug. This is probably as largest as my watches will ever go on my wrist, but I like it. It fits it well. The lugs curve downward so it doesn't totally go over your wrist, as you can see. And the wrist profile is okay. It can fit under a cuff or a sleeve, not too bad. But yeah, very elegant, very classy watch, and it's a great wear. I really enjoy it for sports or casual or dressy all at the same time. So talk about the packaging. It comes in this nice pillow and this nice box, as you can see right here. It is wooden and it does release through this little button right here down at the bottom. But then when you open it, you are greeted with the boat and then the watch on the side. So I mean, the packaging, Frederique Constant has done a great job with the packaging for sure. And for the price point that you do get this at, it is great value. And it's very high quality, top tier. And you also get a nice boat right there too. So if you want to dream that you're on Lake Como, going around Italy or Lake Geneva in a Frederique Constant, or I should say a runabout boat, you could at least envision it here. All right, so that concludes my video review on the Frederique Constant Runabout Chronograph. So what's my watch take on it? Well, I think it's a great watch. I really enjoy wearing it. It's classy, elegant, and sporty all at the same time. Plus, it's my first chronograph. I don't know if I'll ever own a Runabout speedboat, but I'll have to settle with this one that's in the box. So if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Take a look at my other Caravelle Boulevard videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.